Hi. Did you know 87% of projects don't get past the experimentation phase and therefore never make it into production? As machine learning is moving from cutting-edge research into production systems, it's time to understand how to do this end-to-end reliably. There is no way you will be able to get your models into production if it is not reliable, it's not reproducible, and it's not sustainable. There's no way to get it into your IT department. Companies that are holding on from deploying algorithms and models in production stand to lose a lot. Think about it. If an AI model was to save a company $10 million a month, then deploying and maintaining it will mean that the company makes a lot of money. But not deploying and not maintaining it inside production means you're losing $10 million a month. But how to get these cutting-edge projects into production? I'm super excited to announce our brand new training program, which we are calling MLOps, Running Successful AI Projects in Production. Now, this is based on all AI projects, be it computer vision or NLP projects that we have delivered for a few dozen of our customers. We'll be sharing with you our experiences on delivering these projects, from incubation phase all the way to deploying these into production grade systems. Some of our clients have launched their own startups. Some have started their business units inside their enterprises. And other customers have deployed these on a global scale. Unlike static resources, a lot of physical machines, such as databases and softwares, machine learning models actually are a constant moving target. They require monitoring, they require deployment, and that has to be done continuously. On top of this, as clients' ecosystem changes in the real world, so does your machine learning model. It's a pretty dynamic object. So MLOps is an opportunity for companies to actively safeguard and combat data shift and subsequent data decay of their model performance by constantly feeding new data and features to it. This active intervention allows superior model performance, meaning greater data security, greater data accuracy, and that allows businesses to develop and deploy models at a faster rate. So let's get a little bit of a preview of what this course is going to be about. So we're calling it MLOps Training, Running Successful AI Projects in Production. What we will be covering in this program is we're going to start with a general introduction of, a deep dive into machine learning lifecycle. That'll include AI software and application stack, model serving and deployment techniques, model registry, and emerging AI microservice architectures, some of our own as well. And finally, performance strategies, how to maintain and have your model continuously being performant. So what are you going to learn from this program? You will learn the art of carefully planning and framing your business question. And you will solve it with MLOps. You will learn to build end-to-end resilient MLOps pipeline. You will also learn the art of model ops, which is training your model, debugging your model, fine-tuning your model. This is required before you publish your models into production. Finally, you will learn to deploy and monitor confidently these workloads in production. There's going to be a lot of tips and tricks how to monitor and update your models, safeguard your models, and your CI/CD pipelines. There's obviously a lot more to it. You're going to also learn about how to do that, start from scratch, from research, machine learning systems architectures. Building reproducible machine learning pipeline is super important. Creating machine learning pipeline application, and then model serving. So how do you serve your model through a REST API? Testing, unit testing, differential testing, deploying it on a PaaS, platform as a service models like Heroku, Netlify, using Dockers for continuous delivery, but also deploying these in IaaS, infrastructure as a service, AWS, for example. And all these things, and obviously there's a lot more. As you can imagine, MLOps is really expanding and exploding literally as an ecosystem, and we want to make sure that they work well. So the benefit is you'll be able to sustainably build, deploy, manage, and run these systems in your production-grade environments. Now remember, at the core, MLOps is the standardization and streamlining of machine learning lifecycle management. That's what it is. MLOps touches all levels of IT operations, and therefore this course is actually spread across all folks in IT and business domains, such as business architects, subject matter experts, data scientists, ML and data architects, data engineers, software developers and software engineers, risk managers, even from marketing, sales, and other departments, data marketeers, sales experts. So these are the kind of things we're going to be packaging in this intensive program. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started and start building and deploying these models in production.